Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 4, Shloka number 32. Evaṁ bahu-vidhā yajñā, vitatā brahmaṇo mukhe, karma-jān viddhi sarvān, evaṁ jñātvā vimokṣhyase. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, all these different kinds of sacrifices have been described in the Vedas. Know them all as born of action, and this knowledge cuts the knots of material bondage. With this shloka, Shri Krishna concludes his appraisal of yajñās. One of the beautiful features of the Vedas is that they recognize and cater to the wide variety of human natures. In this world, no two different activities produce the same set of results. The 12 different yajñās described so far are all different from one another, and so they will not produce identical result, but a series of different effects. These sacrifices are all different modes of action. Speech is action, thought is action, work done with the body is action, operation of the senses is action, and so on. Individual effort is essential for the performance of yajñā. In order to show that even though the paths are different, all of them ultimately lead to the same goal, it is said here, various yajñās lie open, leading to the gate of Brahman, the eternal. Vitatā brahmaṇo mukhe. This have been described through the mouth of Vedas. Know them all to be born of action. Karma-jān, viddhi sarvān. All these yajñās or sacrifices involves some kind of action. Inaction leads to nothing. Spirituality is a practical science and not an empty talk. So the seekers should use each one of their faculties, physical and mental, for the purpose of performing these yajñās. The Lord encourages all mankind to take a life of action, perform yajñā, purify the mind, and attain Brahman. In fact, the despondency of Arjuna was a cowardly renunciation of action, which he thought as a state of jnana. All these paths prescribed in the Vedas are to be pursued through self-effort, and therefore Arjuna is reminded of the inevitability of right action if he wants to move ahead in his cultural self-development. The key point here is that action is only a preparatory step towards self-realization. The common thread running through all actions or yajñās is that they are to be done with devotion as an offering to God. With this understanding, you shall be liberated. The Lord reminds Arjuna that sentimental inaction is a sign of ignorance. On the other side, understanding is a complete spiritual comprehension. That is, one should act fearlessly and selflessly so that the path of spiritual knowledge will be opened in due course, which will ultimately lead to the goal of liberation. Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.